Fuck it, we'll do it live. Welcome to Disciples Atheist Jesus Podcast. I am Reverend Meadows, and after much fucking technical difficulty, I bring you Jin. For fuck's sake.
Still depressed.
Yeah, dude, there's so much shit that's happened today. Again, I'd like to apologize for the fuckery that occurred with Wednesday's show. I'd like to also put a disclaimer: Wednesday's shows, the Wicked Wednesdays, were always meant to be an optional thing. We've just stayed consistent with doing them because they'd be convenient for us. And of course, Jen didn't know how to fucking use headphones when she's checking shit. Yeah, we did Wicked Wednesdays every Wednesday because they were convenient for us. What happened this Wednesday is I got drugged. So yeah, there's this one really just big chick who looks like a frog. She's not even really that big. She's like my weight, but she looks like a fucking frog. And she slipped me some drugs. She slipped me some drugs at fucking 12. It was somewhere between 12 and 2. And I came home around 4 and 5. And they didn't kick in until 4 and 5, and so I slept all the way until 11. And missed the show because we usually do Wednesdays at around 9:30. So sorry for that. We do try to do Wednesdays anyway, but it just didn't happen. Also, I'm getting a text. So anyway, Jen, can you introduce... Oh yeah, and sorry for the throat ramming seminar. I was just fucking tired, guys. Anyway, Jen, will you tell the audience what the fuck we're talking about today? Daka jihad jihad.
Hold on, some shit just went down, and I'm fucking confused, and you know what? Fuck it, we're talking about serial killers because that's my fucking forte, because I'm probably gonna be one day.
So yes, kiddos, we're talking about serial killers. We're gonna probably start out with Jack the Ripper, serial whore, prostitute, lady of the serial whore killer, of the 1800s or some shit. Yeah. Anyway, killed some whores. No one knew who he was. Now we have an idea. Hundreds of years later, or 100, 200, relatively years later, we think we know who it is. Because, yeah, way to definitively say we know after, I don't know, hundreds of years. Anyway, Jen Darling.
Okay, hold on. It's happening. I can handle this. You know what? I'm a professional. The show must go on. 1 second.
Well, no, we must address this. Whoever is starting shit, I'll facially ram you with no safe word. Facial ramming with no safe word. So now that we've established that, continue on. Or listen to the sweet sounds of Jin's typing.
They choose until I'm on the air to start shit. Anyway, so in 1888, Jack the Ripper was the name given to an unidentified serial killer who stalked the Whitechapel district of London, which is an impoverished and it's basically the ghetto of London. It's like
London's Compton.
Yeah, or London's Chester. Anyway.
Chester. Anyway.
Fuck shit.
Also, please don't be a dick if you guys can't tell. Jen's kind of pissed.
I'm not pissed. Okay, no, we're playing this aside right now. These keep me sane. Literally. Without these, I'd be a raging, biking. These keep my anxiety and depression down.
I like to establish she is a raging fucking psychopath without them. She just is a nicer one with them.
This keeps me from wanting to kill myself and dealing with my anxiety that I have all the fucking time from 5 car accidents and a lot of bad shit that's happened. And these...
She took a bad mix of drugs I told her she wasn't ready for.
And these basically keep my hormones in check so I don't freak the fuck out, because when I freak the fuck out, bad shit happens.
It's birth control.
Yes, but I'm not on it for birth control reasons. I'm on it because I have a hormone issue.
That's what she says.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, Jack the Ripper was around today. You didn't be the first one. More jokes all around, kids. Don't get offended, I'm a whore. Anyway, now that we've established that, kiddos, and we know what her pills are for, I guess we can go through the catalog of pills that she sells me on the low.
Well, that's over here in this container. Anyway, so Jack the Ripper was basically a unknown serial killer who killed 5 confirmed people. There are some possible murders that they may connect to him, but it doesn't match his signature exact 100%. But it kind of is there. They're on the fence about it because it's just an unsolved murder and they really just don't have any fucking clue what they're doing. We're talking about people who thought that you could solve mysteries with, I'm not even sure why. I'm not sure how they solved any crimes back then. Basically, in 1888, you could probably get away with anything unless you were a fucking idiot.
Yeah, just that sounds about right.
Anyway, so basically what happened is he'd go around killing these prostitutes and ripping out their uterus. There's some debate on how surgical it was and some debate on... Yeah.
So, guys, we obviously know this guy didn't practice safe ramming.
No. Anyway, what they're trying to say is that they think they may have solved the case. Think. There are 2 sides to this debate. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up the first side, which is the mystery solved. So basically, he killed 5 people. After the last person was killed, there was possible DNA on the woman's clothes. They didn't know about DNA back then. For whatever fucking reason, they just decided it was a good idea to hold on to this woman's clothes all these years. On the off chance that one day they'd be able to solve it.
Basically, the off chance that one day, they can sniff it when they're alone, because that's... why the fuck else would you just be holding on to people? Like, who the fuck holds on to, at the time, unimportant people's clothing?
Well,
yeah. Let me have your clothing.
Anyway, they found blood samples on a shawl by the body. So basically what happened is that they had a possible suspect, a Polish immigrant by the name of Aaron Kosminski. It's Kosminski. He basically fits the profile of what they think Jack the Ripper was like, and in 1889, I believe it was 1889, he was put into a mental hospital for the rest of his life, where he was basically kept locked up, given lobotomies, basically fucked. And that's also the same year the killing stopped. So, yeah, they found one of his descendants. He did have descendants. And they did a blood DNA test of matching the blood from the shawl to the descendants of the deceased victim, the last person he killed, and the immigrant that they thought was behind the killings. Blood samples on the shawl came back as both a match to the descendants of both people with high ratings in the... Let me see if I can find the number for you.
I'm just over here doing coke. Continue.
So yeah, the article I have here doesn't actually give me the percentile of what the DNA match was, but it was close enough for them to deem it solved. So there you have it. Jack the Ripper was Aaron Kosminski.
So we think.
So we think.
Who wants to bet that this is just another case of humanity being super duper arrogant? I do. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that there isn't a possibility that we figured out who it was. I'm going to say that it's improbable. Like, I mean, there's just enough time passed for just shit to happen. Not to mention, we don't know the circumstances of each of these people's lives. It wasn't like there was Instagram, social media where, I mean, with social media now, you can track basically a person's daily routine because everyone, for whatever fucking reason, needs to, like, post everything. No, guys, I honestly don't give a fuck what you're eating. Whatever I'm cooking is 10 times better. But, I mean, I'm not going to say, again, it's impossible, but I'd feel like it's improbable. To me. But who the fuck knows? All I know is some uteruses were ripped out 100 and something years ago, and
126.
it's affected. Thank you for the exact number, and it's hasn't even affected me at all. Not bothered.
Basically, what the other side of it is saying, and this article is coming from the Smithsonian magazine, is that yes, the Polish immigrant was in fact the top suspect of the time period. And yes, this adds credibility to the detectives, and yes, this is another piece of evidence that says he did it. However, possible DNA test match to someone that is related 126 years after the fact is kind of hard to actually say.
By George, we've cracked the case.
No, we haven't. Basically, what it boils down to is this is a 126-year-old DNA sample, and they are testing not the actual DNA of the original suspects or victims, they're testing possible descendants.
Possible.
Descendants.
Exactly.
Another problem is the show has openly been handled by loads of people and been touched, breathed on, spat on, and from place to place. The DNA
I'm sure some people have fapped over it. I mean, this is Earth. We are humans, and for whatever reason, we like to fap on things.
Yeah. So that's that one. Is it solved? Is it not solved? I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead and say it was the Polish immigrant because if you actually take time to study this case, he has a really, really good case against him. Like, if I had to go to court over this shit to send his ghost to ghost jail, I'd take this case. I would take this case with the...
I mean, first of all, he's Polish, and we know how those people are.
We love you, Poland.
She loves you.
Yeah, did I ever send the link?
No, you did not.
Why is my camera doing...
Oh yeah, and send it to AJ. We'll send it to the Mexican sensei who runs AJ.
Okay. Okay, I knew I was in the process of doing something when I got interrupted by shit going on. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Is this?
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. My camera's dirty. Much better. So there you have it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people died. I just don't give a fuck. I honestly, the whole serial killer thing, like, you catch them or you don't. People died. People always die. I mean, this isn't even from my, because we already had a comment from some Christian about us needing to watch something.com. I'll read the comment. Oh, this is from the last one, the last podcast. But it's not even from my atheist view. Even when I was under, even when I, very loosely, very barely followed Episcopalian, denomination, Christianity or whatever, I just was very, people die. It's just what the fuck ever. Like, I just don't see the importance. he killed somebody. If this dude did kill somebody and it is in fact him, well, there's nothing we can fucking do now. He's dead. So, you know, I don't even see why this is important. It's not like, what are we going to do? Convict his next of kin? Like, the fuck? Or maybe London really gave a fuck. I don't know. Especially since it was only like 5 people.
I don't know. I'm trying to see if this is working. I don't think it is. I'm trying to do a screen share. Let me see. No. Can
you not figure out screen share?
Why?
No, I'm just saying, can you not figure it out?
But I need to because I'm the one that has the please stand by picture.
Yeah, you had it please stand by screen share there for a moment and then you stopped. It just go to the green. It's like on your left. It's under the blue chat. It's the green screen share. It should give you an option of the screens to share. Then you pick the please stand by. It's very simple.
I don't know how to turn it off.
You click screen share. You click the button and then it should say stop screen sharing. Like I'll display the Google Hangouts real quick, which is pretty basic. And then at the bottom, it should say Google Plus Hangouts is sharing your screen with plus.google.com. And there's your infinite train of Google Hangout sharing. And then you just go to stop sharing. Like, it's very basic. Look at my screen. Look at this.
No, I don't want to look at your damn screen. I want to... What the fuck are we...
Yeah, I'm screen sharing. You know, in fact, I'm going to leave it just like this. So anyway...
Could you not? Because that's going to crash this, and this whole thing is going to be a waste, because someone will have to restart again.
Oh yeah, guys, we had technical difficulties. Alright, I stopped sharing.
Thank you.
But yeah, it should be...
Yeah,
it should say stop screen sharing somewhere on your screen.
Well, it did stop, but, like, when I do it, it just goes black.
Now I'm on the Cyberlink UCam thing. Just turn your camera off and turn it back on.
Okay. Okay.
Also, sorry for like the 3 people watching right now. We're just very tired. I've been doing a lot this week, and oh my god, she appears again. I've been doing a lot this week, and Jen's been doing a lot this week, and it's just been tough for everyone.
I fell up the stairs and smashed my face on the stairs. I fell off it and spilled milk all over the milk.
All that white liquid all over you.
It was in my hair.
She got white liquid in her hair, guys.
Yay!
Be quiet before you get that throat ramming, girl. Personal seminar. No safe word. Oh my god. I may not be Snow White, but a special part of me is. Anyway,
Let's on to our next topic. I don't even know what I'm.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, do we have another serial killer in mind? We could talk about the Zodiac killer, who I find interesting.
That one's never been solved.
Yeah, I know, but I just want to talk about serial killers in general.
Okay.
I'll present this one this time for once. I'll do, my job. What I'm supposed to do anyway.
You mean of being the producer?
Yeah, I'm supposed to produce things. Produce. Alright, so kiddos, we're going to talk about the Zodiac Killer. Which, I mean, is funny because at the current point in time, the Zodiac Killer it's been solved, but it hasn't been solved. It's like, born, die, like no one really knows, but we just know that someone was a dick. Alright, so he had 5 confirmed dead, 2 injured, claimed to have 37 killed. It was from December 20th, 1968, and possibly June 4th, 1966, but it's like an iffy thing. Letters also go to 69 Infinity to October, confirmed date for us, October 1969 to possibly 1972, or the letters that say 74. United States, California, and Nevada. So the Zodiac Killer was a serial killer who operated in North Cali, in the late 60s and early 70s-ish. No one really knows who he is, but he murdered victims in Benacia, Vallejo, Lake Benacia, and San motherfucking Fran. December 68 through October 69, roughly. We have...
That's right.
What's up?
They have a sketch, like a really detailed sketch of him.
Yeah, I'm staring at the sketch. It's just a white man with glasses.
We don't know he's white. It's a black and white sketch.
Yeah, but the features just tell me it's white.
Are you being racist, Jay?
Yeah, and I'm gonna be sexist in a minute. Well, I'm sure the feminazis will claim me that. Alright, so if you want, like, the denominations of the ones that we have confirmed killed, 4 men and 3 women. Ha! Take that, women! We still beat you in one thing. Anyway, and that's being killed. Between the ages of roughly like 16 and 29 were targeted. The name originated in a series of taunting letters, I should say, sent to the Bay Area press that included 4 cryptograms or ciphers, or however you people at home want to talk about it. It was a code. Anyway, that were sent. Only one has been definitively solved. The suspects have been named by law enforcement and amateur investigators, but no conclusive evidence has really surfaced. However, in April 2014, the San Francisco Police Department marked the case inactive, yet reopened the case at some point prior to March 2007. The case also remains open in the city of Vallejo, as well as Napa County, Solana County, and the California Department of Justice has maintained the open case since '69. If you're curious about the victims, the killer claims to have 37 murders, and the letters to the newspaper investigations agree only 7 confirmed victims, of course, 2 of whom survived. David Arthur Faraday, 17, and Betty Lou Jensen, 16, shot and killed December 20th, 1968. I guess I should have said, the list is. On Lake Herman Road within the cities of Manasilla, not giving out coordinates and all that shit because it's just too much work. Michael Renault Magoo, 19, and Darlene Elizabeth Theron, 22, shot on July 4th, 1969, the parking lot of Blue Rock Springs in Vallejo. Magoo survived the attack. Farron was pronounced dead on arrival at Kaiser Foundation, some hospital. Brian Calvin Hartnell, just because these names seem country to me, I'm going to read it in that accent. 20, and Cecilia Ann Shepard, 22, stabbed on December 27th, 69, which is just really weird. Like, you just shoot them. Why are you stabbing folk? At Lake Baracia in Napa County. Also, guys, if you could leave in the comments, because I've had to say Napa County like 5 times, a good Dragon Ball Z meme for Napa, I'd appreciate that. Hartnell survived 8 stab wounds in the back, which he's only 1 away to being the 50 cents of stabs. But Shepard died as a result of her injuries, of course. Paulie Stein, 29, shot and killed October 11th, 1969, in the Presidio Heights, or the Presidio, yeah, that makes it sound better. Presidio Heights neighborhood in San Fran. Now, we have the suspected murders. Jen, do you think, because there's not like the full 30-something or whatever. Do you want me to read those off, or we're just going to call it at that before I continue?
No, go ahead and read them off. I'm in the middle of dealing with shit.
Bull. Alright, our suspected, Robert Domingos, 18, and Linda Edwards, 17, shot and killed June 4th, 63, on a beach near Gaviota? I don't know. Yeah, Edwards and Domingos were identified as possible Zodiac victims, just because, the attacks were similar to the attacks at Lake Baracia, or Berryessa. Yeah, now that I read it, I need to put on my glasses. 6 years, 6 years
Jay.
later? Yo.
Jay. Shut the hell up.
Why?
Because you're just butchering it.
I know it's not that. All right. I'll put on my glasses. Not even like everything else I pronounce right, but this one lake's name is just like bothering the fuck out of me. Fuck it, let me put my glasses on. Barry Yesa. It's just okay. So fuck it. The Lake B. All right, we're gonna call it Lake B. Lake B. Anyway, Chiri Joe Bites, 18, stabbed to death and nearly decapitated. That's great to go back to our episode about decapitation. On the 30th of October, 1966, at Riverside City College in Riverside. The connection appeared only 4 years after her murder when San Fran Chronicle reporter and journalist Paul Avery received a tip regarding similarities between the Zodiac killings and circumstances surrounding Bates' death. Don Elias, 20. I'm sorry, why are these names just so country? And then like a lot of them are Nevada. All right, Don Elias, 25. Last seen September 6, 1970. So I'm guessing a body wasn't found.
No.
A postcard. Just eat whatever in the world you're gonna eat. A postcard with advertisement from Forest Pines condominiums near Incline Village in Lake Tahoe. Tahoe, Thundercats, ho! Paste on the back was received at the Chronicle on March 22, 1971, and has been interpreted as the Zodiac claiming Lass's disappearance as a victim. Evidence, of course, has not been uncovered to connect Lass's disappearance with the Zodiac definitively, but it's kind of like a suspected thing. It's kind of like, this seems like some dickish shit he would do. Kathleen Jones, which is our last one. Kathleen Jones allegedly allegedly kidnapped on the 22nd of March 1970 on a Highway 132 near I-580 in an area west of Modesto. Johns escaped from the car of a man who drove her and her infant daughter around the area between Stockton and Patterson for approximately 1.5 hours. But I mean, yeah, and if you want to see like the current state of investigations that we stated earlier, April 2004, San Fran PD marked the case inactive. However, they reopened the case around March 2007. In 2007, a man named Dennis Kaufman claimed that Jack Terrence was the Zodiac killer. Jack Terrence also happened to be his stepfather. Kaufman turned in several items over to the FBI, including a hood similar to the ones worn by Zodiac. According to news sources, DNA analysis was conducted by the FBI on the items, but was deemed inconclusive in 2002. Kaufman's claims have later been widely discredited. He claimed to have incriminating rolls of film taken by his stepfather. The photos allegedly showed victims of the crimes. Kaufman, my knee, later published some of these photos on his own webpage, which seems just like wrong and very brutal. But the photos, thankfully, were small and low res, so they were so blurry that nothing could be possibly identified. Because I imagine if it was HD, that would have been a gruesome fucking sight. If they were real. Of course, I locked my phone. Oh crap, I locked my... There we go. Associate of Kaufman's... Nanette? Why are these people with weird names? I live in the hood. I've seen a girl named Toyota. But these people just have weird names. So we're gonna say her name is Mrs. Bartho, who received a forensic document certificate examining from an unaccredited school claiming to have matched Jack Terrence's handwriting to that of Zodiac's. However, in 2010, the FBI's head document examiner in Quantico deemed the handwriting inconclusive. Oh, 09.
We love you. I want to be here one day.
Okay. 09, a lawyer named Robert Tarbox, who in August of 75 was disbarred by California Supreme Court for failure to pay some clients.
Hey.
And then what?
Shut up.
All right, let me say this right quick. Said in '72, a merchant mariner who walked into his office, whipped out his dick, and put it on the table with the zodiac sign, said he was the killer. Also, the next line I'm actually going to read verbatim, and the only reason I said that, which I was going to say to end it off, is because the seemingly lucid seaman, whose name Tarbox could not reveal due to confidentiality, described his crime briefly as persuasive enough to convince Tarbox. So, I mean, if Jen had shut up and let me, finish my dick line.
No one wants to hear about your dick or how you're the Zodiac killer.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not me. I'm too black for that shit.
We don't know that. It's only a composite sketch.
Yeah, no, I'll take my DC sniper. Thank you very much.
I see your DC sniper and I raise it to 10 Bundy.
Mm-hmm. I'll take that. And I'll raise you a Jack the Ripper.
Oh, damn. Alright, well, fine then. If we're playing that card, I'm throwing in the Zodiac. Did we just invent a new card game?
Yes, we did. Guys, serial killers against humanity.
Do it! We want this game made. When we finally do get rich, we will finance it, but fucking...
Oh, yeah, I'll do it. Why the fuck not? Anyway, Jen, I read for so long because you told me that you needed to handle some shit, so did you handle some shit?
I handled some shit, yeah.
Alright, so sorry guys for me reading you a fucking novel, but Jen said she needed to handle some shit, and then I found the perfect opportunity for a dick joke, so I was like, yeah, and then Jen fucked it up. So, what do you feel, I mean, what do you think about the whatever the fuck? I just think it's funny. Like, no one's ever been able... I feel like this dude wasn't even fucking trying to have a cipher. He just wrote shit just to write shit. Like, I feel like all his symbols were just written just to write some shit. They mean nothing. He just wanted to see if people would sit there and, like, take the time to try to crack it.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, he did so well that he had copycats in New York City and Japan. The one in New York City is Herberto Seda, and the Japanese Zodiac copycat is I don't even think he has a fucking name. It's just the Kobe child murders is the case. I'm trying to see if it has a fucking name. Ah, yeah, it does have a name. The assailant is Boy A, a.k.a. Seto Sakakibara, which I speak Korean, not Japanese, so I probably butchered that boy's last name. But, yeah.
Jay, you make me want to smack you with stuff sometimes.
Why? Because I'm butchering names over here?
Yes.
I stopped giving a fuck a while ago.
I know you did. I think I stopped giving a fuck a really long time ago.
I think I stopped giving a fuck about pronouncing names when you stopped giving a fuck about the rule of 5.
Oh, which we will be bringing back the rule of 5. I'm just too far past the point. Like,
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting we're live. All right, guys. For you guys who don't know, the rule of 5 is basically where she's a pharmacist, so they count things in 5s. I have an infatuation with the number 5, and I just really get like OCD about the shit. So I won't get up at a time that doesn't end on 5. I will just lay on the bed and wait till it's like 30 or 45 or 50. I'm weird like that. So that's how we've been running the podcast. The reason we do it at like 9:30 or like usually like 10:45 or some shit is because we have to start at a multiple of 5. Thus the rule of 5. And it may not be a multiple of 5 for you, but on our time zone, it's a multiple of 5 for us. So fuck you. I mean, I'm just entertained, as far as getting back to our serial killer here, I'm just entertained by the, like, they say the Japanese one was a copycat, and he murdered 2 people, and didn't even, he only injured, like, not even fatally injured, not, like, main, just, like, barely injured 2 other people, and, yeah. I find it's just like it's not even. I don't even count these as serial killers. Like I feel like you have to have at least 5 under your belt for me to consider you a serial killer.
The United States FBI considers a serial killer anybody after 3.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm just saying for me it's like 5. Like even 3, I'm just like, I've seen better.
You know what? I'm just. You want to watch serial killers? Go watch Criminal Minds. Time for some shameless promoting. Buy candy, watch Criminal Minds, drink Monster. On the note of Monster, Jay, have you seen the recent Monster video?
Wait, what? What are we doing now? I just heard monsters and videos, and I was like, all right.
About how apparently Satan is now producing energy drinks.
Oh, oh my God, yes. Just yes. For fuck's sake. Alright, so if you guys haven't seen this wonderful lady, I'll pull her up. Monster.
If you can get me a picture of the can, I will read her entire statement.
Alright, I'm on it now.
And get me like a good monster, not one of the shitty flavors. I want it decent.
I mean, which one do you fuck with? Like, which colors and shit? Because, I mean, I have, like, my 3 particular favorites.
I've tasted them all. Literally, as soon as I find out there's a new monster on the market, I'm, like, in line to buy that shit. I have tasted them all.
I think I'm just going to give you, like, just the logo. Oh, no. I might. I don't know. Just something really simple so we can get this over with. But, yeah, so before, we get this picture up and she reads it, basically, there's this chick who, I can't say this chick. This
old Christian woman.
Yeah, like, I can't even tell how old she is, but just this woman who...
I'd say late 30s to mid-40s.
Yeah, who believes that when you drink monsters, you're supporting Satan?
You're worshipping the devil.
So, just to give you, like, a really... I mean... I'm just gonna go to the logo for this shit. Because this is on the level of fuckery that I can't do. Like, this is that next level type shit. I've never in my fucking life ever dealt with such fuckery. Alright, screen share. You fucking screen share. You just fucking... Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I told you screen share wasn't working.
No, not screen share is broken. There we go. No. So I have to fucking put this up. Alright, there we go. Now we've established that. Can I go back to my hangout? Thank you. Fucking cunt. There we go. Alright, guys, so... Alright,
well, let's begin this.
I'm going to present... Oh, this should be joy. So I just like to point out that for the beginning, she's talking about the 3 slashes, of course.
I thought I was.
And we'll just continue from there. No, I'm just letting them know that we're talking about the three slashes in case they haven't seen the video. Continue.
Okay. So the woman starts off her video. We don't even know what the fuck this woman's name is. She's unnamed woman. She starts off her video by pointing out that these 3 slashes that are supposed to be the symbol of a monster claw are actually the Jewish number for 6. And that 3 of them together are 666. I just want to point out that if you actually look up the Jewish alphabet, those slashes have like 2 additional meanings.
Well, I mean, that's how it is for most languages that use, I forgot, like, what numerals we have. I think, like, Arabic numerals or whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, she then goes on to point out, Jay, can you move the red box down to the O, please?
On it.
She then points out that you're now covering it. I just need you to be slightly above it.
I know. I'm going above. God damn it, Jen, you're gonna stop being so demanding in this relationship.
That the O is actually a cross. Now, for those of you that may have had religious growing up, you may know that some churches will put the cross outside and hang a sort of scarf from it. If you look at the O, it is very blatantly a cross with what she claims is the Jesus scarf, the symbol of the shroud. She then goes on to say that she was under the impression that this is a Christian company. But then she notices that the can says, wait, do I have an empty can of Monster here?
You might. I don't have one on me right now.
I think I may. Just give me a second. No, I don't. I do not have.
Would you like me to inform them?
No, but I want to know why there's a screwdriver in my trash can.
Well, I want to inform them because I have the voice for this. And I want to do.
Okay, go for it.
So you'll notice that it says, Monster NG, release the beast.
So yeah.
Okay.
She then goes on to note the name of the company, which is Monster. And she then says, now I'm wondering why a good Christian company is using number 666 and is saying things like release the beast. And then I realized...
Release the beach. Release the beach.
And then I realized...
I'll be right back.
That if you take the can and you tilt it up, like apparently most teenagers do because we all drink our cans upside down, you tilt it up, the cross is upside down. And that Monster is not, in fact, a Christian company. No one ever said it was, except for you, lady. But it's actually the work of the Antichrist. Every time you drink from a can of Monster, you are joining Satan's army. Satan has found many ways into our lives. This is one of them. His trickery is an absolute masterpiece. I'm just going to say this now as a Satanist, because Jay's not here. Thank you, Satan. I would not be passing public speaking with...
Free my nigga Dolo. Free my nigga Dolo. Fuck him. I'm sorry. Did you finish giving the seminar about the Release the Beast?
Yes, I did. But I will say this. Thank you, Satan, for this wonderful gift to humanity. Originally, you gave to us knowledge by teaching that dumb bitch that she should stand up for herself, because even feminism and original sin bullshit, and now you've given us Monster. What's next? I would really like virtual reality to be like an affordable at-home thing, Satan. Like, if you're listening to this, I would love to be able to just pull up my chair, pop on a helmet, and be like in a virtual reality world of like the Middle Ages fighting dragons. So yeah, you brought us Monster, you gave us intelligence. Can we get some virtual reality up in this bitch?
Well, I mean, another thing I'd like to point out, and I just stopped screen sharing, but the cross she's talking about, even upside down, would just be St. Peter's cross,
Yep.
which isn't a Satanist symbol. It's a Christian symbol. It's not a Satanist. It's not. It's very inherently a Christian symbol. It's Saint fucking Peter, not that nigga Peter, not Satan's disciple Peter, not even Atheist Jesus disciples Peter. No. Saint Peter, which means he was a Christian in your holy book. But, I mean, honestly, people find trivial meaning in, greater meaning in trivial things. I even if it was a Satanist, I wouldn't care. I personally couldn't care. Well, I mean, obviously you're hell Satan. I just don't. I mean, I don't give a damn. It tastes good to me, and if it's like my source of caffeine when I don't have coffee. So.
I told you. Thanks, Satan. This is the best gift he's ever given to humanity, right next to knowledge. I would not be passing public speaking without it. Where the fuck are my headache pills?
Satan Akbar. Satan Akbar. Satan Akbar.
So, what are you going on the phone about?
I said Satan Akbar is Allah Akbar and it means God is great. Then Satan Akbar means Satan's great.
Damn it, Jay, did you sell my small white pills for pain?
Probably.
Fuck you, I need them.
Well, you know how us addicts are.
I know, but I need that shit.
I know. I'm sorry.
I like legitimately can't find my headache medicine. And oh, I found them. I ran out of water, so lemonade it is.
Well,
Not narcotics. It's Excedrin. It's not a narcotic.
It's narcotics.
I'm not popping narcotics on this. You're presenting to everyone? What the fuck just happened?
I'm just making you, because I'm tired of it switching back and forth since I have no video running, I'm just making your video run constantly.
Why? I don't...
Just because it makes my computer laggy when it has to run back and forth. So now everyone's watching every moment. Every breath you take, every step you take, every breath you make, they'll be watching you. Yeah, I try to go deeper than I really can. So, next thing we shall talk about, darling. What shall we talk about?
Let me check. We've been on the air for 45 minutes. We can bullshit 15 more minutes and get a nice hour out, right?
Yeah.
You know what, guys? Let's do something we've never done before.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. We've basically done everything.
Not everything.
There will be no stripping. We're not getting this rated MA.
You gonna pull out the knife on me? Like, that'll stop me. This isn't my first time. Have you seen the scars? You want to know how I've got these scars?
Oh, I know how you run. I know what your neighborhood's like.
I was putting my dick out in random spots I knew I shouldn't have. I was pulling it out in lesbian bars, trying to give them the tip. Just the tip. And that dyke bitch of a bartender didn't appreciate it. I mean, it's the finest tip she'll ever see.
I'm going to hell, and this is what I'll be stuck with.
See me down here just making tip jokes all the time.
You know what? Let's talk about something that doesn't get any attention.
My tip?
No. Why the fuck? There needs to be 600 and some odd Pokemon. I'm recycling Pokemon at this point.
Well, I mean, I guess they're just trying to make it like as diverse of a population as fucking like actual animals and plants and like the flora and fauna of Earth. However, that shit gets really fucking annoying when you're playing Pokemon and you're old school like me, and then there's like this new Pokemon you've never fucking heard of. It was like, I thought I stayed up to date, and you're like, nope, they added this one this year, you fucker. In fact, they added it 5 minutes ago. Stay up to date. I was like, I can't.
Yeah, that is something that really pissed me off. When they brought out the new Pokemon games, the ones I think that were released last year, if you pre-ordered it with GameStop, you could get a Pokemon that was only available through the pre-order. And they literally added this Pokemon into the game like 6 months prior to its release.
And I mean, just for disclosure's sake, I've played the Pokemon games. I've never owned one person. Actually, no, I haven't owned a Pokemon game since the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, that's that. No, I owned.
Or was it the Game Boy? One of them.
I owned one on Pearl.
Yeah. No, I just don't have the time for it. Not to mention, I started getting into Magic around like 9 anyway, so that pretty much cut it in for me. But yeah, there's just like a cornucopious amount of fucking Pokemon, and a lot of them are just rebrands and reskins of the same fucking Pokemon. Because like when I say I'm hoping because when you say 600 to me, when I say think of 600, I'm not talking about like the evolutions. I'm talking about like just the basic Pokemons that keep getting fucking added before the evolutions. I mean, it's just like fucking ridiculous. I don't need 17,000 rock types that all do the same fucking thing. I'm well aware of a rock type. I need like 40 fucking million psychic types that all do the same fucking thing. I just don't.
Yeah, in my opinion, they could have stopped after Pearl. Like I feel like the last possible original Pokemon they had was back during like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah. I'm willing to contend with that.
Like, let's just look at this shit. Because my friend gave me a Pokemon card.
I sort of thought you were gonna pull out a fucking book. I was gonna say, like, damn it, June and these damn books.
Well, if I were to call my best friend and have her bring one over for the next podcast, we could do a Deep Wednesday podcast on Pokemon, and she has, like, every Pokemon card ever made.
It's like, we're finna spend an hour on what? Pokemon!
But look at this shit. What does this look like to you? It's a feminine Ghastly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, all it is like the Twink Ghastly. That's all it is. It's the Twink Ghastly. Like, that's all it is. It's a cross-dressing Ghastly.
It's not even that. It's Ghastly's way more attractive girlfriend.
Like, you can find that one on Craigslist on sad Saturday nights.
Oh.
Not giving it up for like $2 and a pack of Marlboros. I gotta keep this smoke going somehow. I'm fucking terrible. Let's see on the list of things that have happened. Star Wars, his name has been given, and I don't remember, like, I think a release date was given. The new trailer for Avengers has come out. It's also talking about there's maybe a large change in the lineup of the Avengers now. There might be new additions. What the fuck else has happened? Man, what the fuck else has happened? Nothing else that I really give a fuck about. I'm still waiting on Superman versus Batman. I'm still watching Constantine, or however you want to pronounce it. I pronounce it Constantine. Gotham's new episode lost me. Other than a fucking Alfred is hilarious in the new Gotham TV show. Because Batman, even though they fucked up the comic series with this one kid, Batman gets into the shit. Alfred takes Batman to the fucking, like, he's like, fucking Batman, Wayne, I should say, young Wayne before he becomes Batman. He's like, I want to beat the fuck out of this kid. And Alfred's just like, yeah, let's do it. And he takes him to the house and he gives him his dad's watch, takes him to the kid's house. Beats the living Wayne beats the living shit out of this kid. And then Alfred takes him back to the house, and Wayne is just kind of like, can you teach me how to fight? And Alfred just like a really cool new dad. He's like the really cool stepdad. Just like, yeah. Which to me is hilarious, because you're just making him even more of a psychopath than he already is. The Team Flash is just like, eh. I mean, I don't know. I haven't watched much TV anyway. But, oh yeah, guys. If you can't view this episode, it's because the internet was broken by Kim Kardashian's ass. Which seems to be, like, getting bigger every fucking month. If you look at her previous marriages, she didn't have that ass.
That's what she does with the divorce money. She gets a shit ton of, like, Botox and, like, silicone just injected in there.
Damn. Yeah, for you guys who listen to rap and shit, Who's going back and forth right now? Tyga Drake. Yeah, Tyga and Drake are going back and forth with Tyga seemingly dodging the questions if he's dating the younger underage fucking Kardashian. The youngest underage of the sisters or whatever, like Kylie Jennings or whatever. One of the, related to them. And like Tyga just seems to be dodging the question. Is like, are you as a grown man with children dating that? Because he can talk shit about everything else. Whenever that question comes up, he's like, man, she the homie, she the homie, yeah. Which is it's questionable to me. It's a little questionable. It's like you're a grown man. You're a grown black man with this tiny white girl. What the fuck are you doing with your life? You have kids. Can you see what the fuck's happening? It is nigga hunting season. It's not cuffing season in December. It is nigga hunting season. What the fuck are you doing? Why would you put yourself out there for white folk to be like, look, this is why we need to get at them? Next episode, I'm just giving you guys a quick rundown so we can make our hour mark. Next episode, I want to talk about, next Saturday, I want to talk about the Klan.
Oh, Wednesday.
No, because the Klan conversation is going to be one of those, like, clusterfucks. Because the Klan and the neo-Nazis are going at it. They're having a pissing contest over who can burn the largest swastika and cross.
Wait, there's still a thing?
Yeah, there's still a thing in large force. Also, a charter of the Klan has now rebranded themselves the Rocky Mountain Knights and are accepting all races, races and sexes. Saying that racism was the old Klan and this is the new Klan. And you even have a president or like a head of an NAACP charter saying that, because they're setting up a meeting, and he's saying that if he likes what he sees, he might join the Rocky Mountain Knights. Basically, he's going to join a new charter of the Klan. I'm like, how the fuck are you, as the president of the NAACP, going to be like, yeah, I think I might, or not the president of, but like the head of a charter or some shit, or a chapter, is going to say, yeah, I think I might join one of the most racist fucking groups possible, because they seem to be nice now. So, yeah, I want to talk about that. Not to mention the neo-Nazis are going at it with the Klan, and I just think it's fucking hilarious. It's like watching two very racist toddlers go at it.
Toddlers are racist?
I'm more racist than you, Jim Bob. No, Bob Jim, I'm more racist than you. Bet you can't lynch as many Negroes as me. Bet you I can. Bet you my cross is bigger than your swastika. Bet you it ain't. Bet you I can burn mine brighter. Bet you can't. That's all it is them going back and forth. And they're in Texas, which makes it even better. Like the two chapters they're going back and forth are in Texas, which means it's even better. Because it's like a pissing contest in a racist state between two racist groups. And I just couldn't find it more entertaining.
Why can't we talk about something fascinating, like why European fruit flies hold their liquor better than tropical fruit flies?
Because I bet you I can burn my swastika brighter.
Swastikas.
My crops burn brighter than yours too, Jen. I bet you I can make God's light shine brighter than Satan's darkness.
Not really. I mean, darkness is all-encompassing.
That's what you think. God is right. God is white. God is right.
Are you saying white or right?
I said both, because white is right.
But you're black.
And they don't know that. And second of all, I'm just tainted. I'm light-skinned, did you know? I'm just a little tainted. The blacks and the Negroes and them damn Spicks, them damn Puerto Ricans done fucked up my bloodline. You hear me? But white is right, and white Jesus, with his blue-eyed and blonde hair greatness, will come back again.
But he was a Muslim.
He will come back again in his full white glory.
It's not white.
And goddamn, are you telling me that my Bible is wrong?
Yes.
You telling me, Satan's disciple, that you know God better than me?
Yeah, we've had lovely chats. He joins me and Satan for poker on Thursdays. That's why
You're
we don't do
a damn heathen, and this is fucking blasphemy. You hear me? Blasphemy. And I swear, I have you just like the niggers in my family tree. You hear me?
What?
You heard me. Got one of them up there hanging and swinging right now, and I swear you can end up like one of them if you disrespect Jesus again. Jesus the Lord and God and all his great white glory so loved the earth that he gave these Negro heathens the white man to tame them and keep them safe from themselves. Unfortunately, these liberal pussies have now allowed interbreeding and diluted the white race and its white power.
I'm relatively sure that it's based on skin pigment and how close to the equator you are.
You're a goddamn lie. Do you hear me? God so loved the earth that not only did he give his only son, but he gave the earth the white man. And not only did he give us the white man, he gave us the straight white man. It was Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
Actually, it was Adam and Lilith, and Adam just wasn't good enough, so Lilith...
Lilith was a whore.
No, she wasn't. She was a feminist, technically.
That makes her even worse.
No. Lilith is like my BFF.
You're going, you're straight to hell. Hope you can enjoy hell, which Satan imagine being tortured by all eternity. Because when salvation comes, you will not be saved unless you accept Jesus Christ into your heart.
Actually, if you want to get technical, heaven's hotter than hell. So,
now that's the damned lie.
No, it ain't. I've done the math.
I've got the Bible to prove it.
And I've got
let me just read it and get back to you. It's been a little while.
The Bible says 42.
You damn blasphemous wench.
Well, technically, yes, I am a witch.
Probably a nigger lover too, ain't you?
No, I don't know. Sorry.
Well, damn, you're just quite all right then. We might be able to do something with you. All right, guys, you heard her. Everyone watching, you heard her. She don't love none of these niggers.
No, they're my friends. I'm not attracted to any form of dark skin. I like, almost dead-looking, pale-skin emo boys.
You hear it, boys? Somebody get my son. He's perfect.
So he is a 20-something-year-old, green-eyed, black-haired, white emo boy.
That's my boy. We all call him a sissy faggot, but it looks like we found him someone for him.
I'm sorry. I don't date guys.
Well, I got a daughter, too.
I don't date.
She's a little on the homely looking side, if you know what I'm saying. And she ain't the sharpest crayon in the box, but she quite all right for herself.
I guess now we know where she gets her not as sharp as a crayon from.
Look here now. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't appreciate the way you're talking about my wife.
I don't know. More genetics seem to come from the father than the mother.
Are you trying to say that I'm some type of short bus riding retard?
Well, not in so many words.
I just don't like the way that you're talking to me now. Now, I thought we had done come to a goddamn agreement.
Sorry.
I thought we done leveled out, but if you keep talking to me like this, I got an oak tree and some old rope.
I'm okay with this. I'm okay going old school Salem witch trials.
Bob, John, Good boy. Let's get all the good old boys and get the pickup trucks. We need to go get us this here disrespectful, unchristian-like wench up there from the north, the damn Yankee, and we're just gonna go ahead and get her lynched.
Good luck with that.
Well, we're gonna have good luck, all right. That don't mean shit.
That means everything.
We got guns, and in America, guns rule.
Alrighty then, if that's the game you want to play. Fuck. Here's a better question. Where the hell's my gun?
Exactly.
No, seriously, where the fuck are my guns?
Probably that liberal nigger Obama take them away.
No, now I'm kind of worried. Where the fuck? You know what? I'll find them later. It can't be that important. They're just
I'm telling you, that liberal nigger Obama, with the help of the NS to the A, they done come and took your guns.
No, they didn't. It's right here.
That an orange damn tip.
Yup.
Damn liberal pussy.
No, it's legal. If somebody breaks into my house, I can shoot them, and if I shoot them close enough and right, with how high-powered this one is, it'll stun them long enough for me to bash them over the head with the metal top.
Damn liberal. I like my good old sawed-off 12-gauge, and I like my big old pickup truck with my country blaring.
Jay,
That's
shut up.
a real American.
Jay, this skit stopped being funny 10 minutes ago.
Goddamn liberal. Also, I'd like to point out to the last like 3 or 4 that have been coming in and out. These are I live in the South, grew up in like between the city and country, and these are things that I've actually heard. This wasn't me just. These are things that I've heard. All I had to do was take everything I've heard in my entire life growing up in the South and just spit it back at you.
We apologize for Jay. He's drunk.
I wish. It would have been.
Right.
I would do shameless plugs, but I'm just gonna end it like this. Thanks for showing up for this fuckery that we're calling a Secular Saturday podcast. Obviously, if you want to support the show and shit, there will be a link in the description on this below that will take you to the Godless collection on the clothing line, where of course you can buy and show your godlessness to the world, because we don't get paid for this shit. AdSense pays like I think we're up to like 50 cents now, Jen. We're coming up.
Yes.
Coming on up.
5, you get 25.
Oh yeah. Quarter. I'm gonna take a quarter and go down to the candy shop and pick me up a quarter of an inch of fucking licorice, because that's all I can afford. And then I'm gonna beg and be like, please give me more. But
I'm just set. Here, I'm gonna show you how set I am.
Because someone went trick or treating because she looks like an adolescent teenage girl.
I do. Make it rain up in here. Just making it rain up in here.
Yes.
Look at this. Look at all of this gorgeous candy.
Yes. But anyway, link will be below to the Godless collection. Links will always.
Buy Reese's, buy Trix, buy M&M's, buy Kit Kats.
Shh.
Buy M&M's. Did I say M&M's already? Buy Butterfingers. That's everything we got. Don't buy fucking licorice. This shit is shit.
Okay, now that she's endorsed people that aren't paying us.
Why did I suddenly lose sound? Holy shit.
Like I said, link in the description below to the Godless collection. You can also find a link below to the Atheist Jesus Facebook page and my personal Humanist Atheist of America page. Go like those and follow those below. We will soon have a Twitter up and running where you can tweet us things and we will talk to you. Yes, we do read comments and we take them, so we read them and we take them for value. So go ahead and leave them below, like and share, and show all your friends our fuckery. Actually, no, don't show them this episode. Show them every other episode. And I will see you guys again, hopefully Wednesday, but definitely Saturday.
And I'll try not to be drunk on my medication next week.
She's lying. So Love from River Meadows. Obviously, love from Jen, who's over there swaying like a fucking crack addict, going through withdrawal.
I'm not a crack addict.
Excuse me, going promethazine addict going through lean withdrawal. Anyway,
What?
hood drugs. I'll explain to you in a minute. Anyway,
Promethazine is not a controlled substance. The codeine in promethazine, when you get promethazine and codeine, is a controlled substance. Normal promethazine is just promethazine.
I know, but in the hood we either call it by one or the other. We rarely say promethazine with codeine because that's just like where's obvious, and then there's super duper fucking obvious.
What is wrong with you people? That's not promethazine. Promethazine is an actual drug.
No, we're aware. We're aware. We're aware that it takes promethazine and codeine to make it fun.
Actually, it just takes codeine to make it fun.
Yeah, I know, but for the way that we do things, it takes promethazine and codeine to make it fun. It's just that the main part is codeine, but you usually only say one or the other. It's just too long of a title, and a lot of niggas can't even pronounce that. Anyway, yeah. So links below to all our shit. We'll see you hopefully Wednesday, but definitely Saturday for the I forgot what conversation we're going to be having. Oh,
The clan.
huh?
How we're going to talk about the clan? Wait, are we going to be talking about?
Oh yeah, we're talking about the clan. Yeah, so we'll have our racism conversation, our race apocalypse, or our the battle of the bigots coverage Saturday. Or if anything else happens, we'll definitely give you coverage of the battle of the bigots. Showdown definitely in Friday between the neo-Nazis and the Klan. Who's the biggest bigot of them all? Wednesday's show we'll figure out and we'll let you know. But yeah, love you guys. Bye.